Hello everyone. So let us start discussing our section B of 2022 question paper. So we have already done with section A. If you want to check that section, I am going to share the link in the description box. Okay. So let us start with question 8. Write the definition of a user-defined function push NV. Okay, and which accept a list of string in the parameter n. So n is actually a parameter in which you have to store list of string and pushes all strings which have no vowels present in it into a list called no vowels. Okay, so what you have to do, push, you know very well, in a list the push operation is actually the insert or add operation, right? So they are asking you to push the element in which, the element is actually the combination of string, and you have to separate all the string in which there is no vowel. All those string will be added into no vowel string. Okay, into no vowel list. Write a program in Python to input 5 words. So we actually are restricted to take 5 words. We have to input 5 words and push them one by one into a list called all. Okay, so the list name is all only. The program should then use the function push NV to create a stack of words in the list no vowel, so that it stores only those words which do not have any vowel present in it from the list all. Okay, all is actually in that there is no restriction. We have all the string with vowels, without vowels. Thereafter the pop each word. So pop operation, you know very well, in list the pop operation is for deletion. If you want to delete the element from the last, okay, each word from the list no vowel, and display the popped word also one by one. When the stack is empty, so in that case it should display a message called empty stack. Right, now you will go to that example. Please check it properly, because the example is something, everything is given in the example only. So well, you have a complete list here and the size was 5. Okay, so you can see 1 2 3 4 5 5 elements are there, and you have to separate now all the words from this list in which there is no vowel. So now you will go to the second one. No vowel means in which, see, DRY, there is no vowel. Rhythm and Jim also, there is no vowel. And the output should be displayed as, so one by one it is going to pop the elements from the last. Okay, so here the last element is, we have Jim, so this will be removed. Okay, and then this will be removed, then this will be removed, and finally it will display a message called empty stack. Okay, so let us start with the explanation. The explanation is done only. So let us start with the thing only. So what they are saying, you have to take one list all. Okay, and then for I in range 0 comma 5. So name is equal to input, enter a name. So here we are entering, as you know the size is 5 only. So this is going to work 5 times, right? So 5 times it will work, and the name one by one it will take. By default, you know the input function will store one string type value. Okay, so name and then all the values, you know the append function of the list will help you to add one by one all the elements, right? So we have all dot append and name. So this name will be added into this all list, right? So finally 5 elements will be added into this list. So this is done only. Now next you will go for the def push NV function. We have no vowel is equal to, empty only, and then we have taken one list here in which we have taken all the vowels small to big size. Okay, A, E, I, O, U, A, E, I, O, U, this is the size. Now for word in N, what is this N? So N I have taken here as an argument. So when you will call this function, please check it properly. This is called the invoke statement, right, where we are invoking the function. So now what you are passing here, all, and all is the list in which you have added all the 5 string, right? So when you will take this all, so this all I am passing to this N. Okay, so there is no change in this N and all, right? Both are same only. So you will go for word in N. So it is going to extract one word. So the first word will store from this list into this word variable, right? Now NV is equal to 2. So I have taken one flag variable here. NV is equal to 2. By default, the value of this NV, which is a flag variable, true only. For letter in word, so now it is going to separate the letter, because you have to extract all the non-vowel strings, right? So for that you have to extract the individual letters. Like suppose I have dry, so first you will extract D. D will be checked with this, then R will be checked with this, and then Y will be checked with this. Okay, so like that only, letter in vowel. So NV is equal to false. That means if we have letter vowel, if inside the vowel it is there, then it will set NV is equal to false. Otherwise it will be true only. Like you take first example, suppose the first word is dry only. So D will be checked with this, no. Okay. The condition is false, right? Then R false, then Y false. Okay. So in that case, NB will be true only. So NB is equal to 2. So in that case, as there is no vowel inside it, so it will be appended into the new list, which is no vowel. So no vowel dot append. So what you have to append? The word in which there is no vowel. So dry will be added into this no vowel. So it is going to repeat this process for all the values available in the string, right? And finally those things will be printed. Now for I in range, so we are starting from where? Length of no vowel plus 1. So you can see this value is given, so it is going to start from 0 only, 0 to length, for all the elements it will work. Now if no vowel is equal to, this one is for deletion, the pop operation. Remember in the question itself they are asking you to pop the element one by one. So no vowel equals to blank, you have empty stack, else no vowel dot pop. So this is going to delete the last element. Now you please check it with respect to this example. Suppose these are the 5 values which we have entered. Okay, we have dry, we have L-I-K-E, like, we have rhythm, R-H-Y, okay, whatever I have typed. Then we have work, and then we have gym, right? So first time we have dry, there is no vowel inside it, so this will be added into no vowel list. Okay, so dry will come here. And then next time L-I-K-E, I is a vowel, right? So this will not be added. R-A-E-I, so this will be added, right? So now the next one is, yeah, so rhythm will be added. And then we have O. O is a vowel, and then gym will be added. Okay, so these 3 values will be added right into this. And now one by one the values will be popped. So first it will pop this value, so this will come first. And then this will be popped, so this is coming. And then this will be popped, so this is coming. At last it will display empty stack. So why all these values are coming in one line? You please check what I wrote here. The line will be ended with space only, right? So there is a space coming in between all the values. Okay. So I hope you understood this question. So we have the next question now. This is the OR part of the same thing. The OR part is almost the same. Write the definition of the user defined function. We have push 3_5n, which accept a list of integers in the parameter n. Okay. So n is a parameter in which now you are working with integers, not with a string like in the last question. Pushes all those integers. The push operation is to insert the elements now, which all are divisible by 3 and divisible by 5. Okay. So these are divisible by 3 and divisible by 5 from the list n into a list name only 3_5. Because we are working only with 3 and 5 only. Those are divisible by 3 or by 5. Write a program in Python to input 5 integers into a list named num. So the name of the list is num here, and you again have to work with 5 integers only. Okay, so in this question we will enter 5 integers. The program should then use the function push 3_5 parenthesis to create the stack of the list only 3_5. Thereafter you have to pop each element into this, display all the popped values, and then once the elements, there is no element in the list is empty, then you have to display a message called stack empty. Okay, in this example also everything is given properly. So here you please check it. The number of integers in num is given are 5. So these are the 5 values. Suppose you have to check the divisible of 3 and 5. 10 is definitely not divisible by 3, but it is divisible by 5. Inserted, this is divisible by 3. Inserted, this is neither divisible by 3 or 5. So this is rejected. Inserted, and this is also inserted, right? Now one by one, so from last only it is going to pop the element. Pop will work from last. Okay, so last element will be popped, will be removed. Okay, will be removed or popped or deleted. So here please check it. So 30, then 18, then 6, and then 10, and when there is no element it will display stack empty. So we we discussed the question properly. So let us now discuss the answer of this question. Please check it properly again. So here we have one num list. Okay, so num is the name of the list. The name of all the lists are given in the question itself. Okay, so we have for I in range, and then we have 0, 5, right? So 0, 5, This is done. Then we are inserting the numbers. Okay, enter a number, and inside which list we are entering num dot append. Okay, so we are just adding the values. Now inside this num you have all the elements, right? Now we have the push 3_5. We have taken one more list as it is given in the question, in which you will take only the divisible of 3 and 5. Now I in range, which is going to work with respect to the length of this, and the length is 5, so you can just use 0,5 also, otherwise you can go for the length. Okay, now the divisibility we are checking with respect to the modular sign. Modulus 3 will check the multiples of 3, and modulus 5 will check the multiples of 5. Okay, and or is there in between, the logical or, any of the one condition is true, it will append this value into only 3_5. This is almost same only, and then we are displaying all the values. Now it's a time for you to pop the elements. So one by one you have to pop all the elements, starting from the first element. So if it is empty, it will display stack.empty, stack empty, the string only, otherwise it is going to pop one by one all the element. Okay, this is the name of the list. Okay, and the pop function, which is going to remove all the elements one by one. If you want to display it vertically, then you can ignore this. Otherwise, if you are writing this, it is going to display all the elements in the same line, separated with one space. Display all the values in one line with a space. Okay, with a space. Right, now we can check the output also. So these are the values. These all values I have taken the same only as it is given in the question. So these all are the values. Now it will take only the divisible. So these 4 are divisible by 3 or 5. And then one by one it is going to remove all the elements. So we have 30, then 18, then 6, and then 10. And then the last is stack empty. Okay, so the stack is empty. There is no more element in the stack. So right, when now again we are going to the question only. So this is already done. We will go to the next question. We have a SQL table items. It contains the following column. So these are the 5 columns, right? We have item number, we have item name, we have quantity, price, and discount. Write the SQL command to remove the column discount from the table. So how can we remove the one column from the table? With the help of alter command. Alter table, and table name is given as item, and then which column you want to remove, that column name you can write with the help of drop. So drop column, and the name of the column is discount. Okay, so name of the column is discount. So alter command with drop. Okay, alter command with drop. Next is categorize the following SQL command into DDL and DML, data definition language and data manipulation language. Create, update, insert, and drop. Okay, so you should be clear with one thing, create, drop. Okay, update is something if you are going to change the structure, if you are creating the structure or you removing it completely, right? So create command is going to create a table, right? So create is going to work on the structure of the table. This is for the modification of the table, and this is for the creation or to completely remove it. So the drop command is going to remove the table, even the structure will be removed, and the create command is going to create it completely. So these are the part of data definition language. Data manipulation is somehow you are going to manipulate the data which is already there, or you are, so update is also the same thing only, you are updating, or update is something modification. Okay, you are modifying the data, and insertion is you are inserting, the structure is there, you are going to insert the value into it, right? So data, this is data definition language, and this one is data manipulation language. Data manipulation language, right? So here we have the last is the last question from this section is, we have Rohan is learning to work upon relational database management system. How to open the database name library? So it is quite simple, how to open the database name library. Just tell me how to open a database, use library. You are going to work on this database, right? So this is use library. Next is to display the name of all the tables stored in the open database. That is to show tables, right? Tables, because in a database multiple tables are there. So database, is something, it is actually going to work always on the plural value. So we have tables, right? Then we have to display the structure of the table books existing in the already open database. Structure of the table. So you want to check the description of the table, right? So it is, we have the description. So you can write describe also is fine, or DESC is also fine. Describe also you can write. So DESC, because we want to check the whole, description of the table books. So this is all about section B of this 2022 question paper. I hope you understood everything. In case if you have any doubt in this, please don't forget to drop a message in the comment box, okay? And if you like the video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and to share it with your friends. Thank you.